Great War of Mahabharata was nearing its end. The land of Kurukshetra was drenched in rivers of blood. Countless warriors had perished in the jaws of time. Only a few remained, Duryodhana on the side of the Kauravas, and the 5 Pandava brothers with Lord Sri Krishna beside them. On that final day of battle, Duryodhana faced mighty Bhima. The sun was setting, and the air was thick with dust and the stench of blood. Both giants entered the center of the battlefield, striking each other fiercely with their maces. Each blow shook the earth itself. Even the gods descended to witness this thrilling duel. At last, Bhima struck a powerful blow that shattered Duryodhana's thigh. The Kaurava prince fell to the ground, his face reflecting a mixture of agony and humiliation. As he lay on the soil of Kurukshetra, his fading eyes beheld the battlefield one last time, realizing that the Kaurava dynasty had come to an end. Seeing his master and friend in such a state, Guru Dronacharya's son, Ashwatthama, trembled with rage. A fire of vengeance ignited within him. As night descended, he began his mission of retribution. In the dark, silent night, when the soldiers lay sleeping in their tents, Ashwatthama, accompanied by Kritavarma and Kripakarya, launched a sudden attack on the Pandava camp. He slew the guards first and then began cutting down the sleeping warriors. The clash of swords echoed through the night, followed by cries of pain and horror. Many great warriors, including Drishtadyumna, Shikandi, and others, met their end in this brutal massacre. But the most heartbreaking act was the slaughter of the 5 sons of Draupadi. Those young princes, sleeping peacefully in innocence, were slain in their beds. When the news reached Draupadi at dawn, she collapsed beside the chariot in grief. Tears streamed down her face as she cried out, "O Keshava, what wrong had my innocent sons done? They slept waiting for their father's return, and that wicked Brahmin slaughtered them in their sleep. Is this not the greatest sin?" Her wails filled the air with sorrow. Bowing his head, Arjuna made a solemn vow, "O Devi, I shall not rest until I bring the son of Drona to justice." With Sri Krishna as his charioteer, Arjuna pursued Ashwatthama. Overcome with fear, the son of Drona fled into the forest. Seeing no way to escape, he turned in desperation and unleashed the Brahmastra, a celestial weapon of immense power. It blazed like a firestorm in the sky. The heavens trembled, the earth quaked, and rivers surged. Terrified, Arjuna cried out, "Lord, what calamity is this? This fiery light will consume all creation." Krishna smiled and replied, "Arjuna, this is the Brahmastra of Drona's son. Only another Brahmastra can counter it. Invoke yours and let it meet his." Arjuna performed purification rites, chanted the sacred mantras, and released his own Brahmastra. The 2 divine weapons collided in mid-air, filling all directions with blazing fire. The 3 worlds seemed to burn. The sages and priests cried out, "If these are not stopped, the earth itself will perish." At Krishna's command, Arjuna withdrew his Brahmastra, and in that moment he seized Ashwatthama. Bound and defeated, the Guru's son was brought before the Pandavas. When presented before Draupadi, she looked upon him with both sorrow and compassion. Her voice trembled, but her heart was pure. She said, "He is indeed the slayer of my sons, but he is also the son of our revered teacher. Killing him will not bring my children back. Let mercy prevail." Arjuna obeyed Draupadi's words. He took up his sword, bent Ashwatthama's head, and cut off his top knot, removing the precious jewel from his forehead, the symbol of his brilliance and power. At once, the light faded from his body, and humiliated, he was cast out of the camp. Yet, consumed by rage, Ashwatthama performed one last act of destruction. He invoked another Brahmastra, this time aimed at Uttara's womb, where the last heir of the Pandava line lay unborn. As the weapon struck, Uttara screamed, "O Govinda, save me! My womb burns like fire." Krishna immediately intervened, using his divine power to shield the unborn child and extinguish the fire. The baby survived. That child was King Parikshit, through whom the Pandava lineage endured forever. The war of Kurukshetra had ended, but its final lesson echoed through the ages. Adharma, unrighteousness, always leads to destruction, and compassion alone is the true path of Dharma.